The initial revelation was followed by a pause and a second encounter with Jabril, when Muhammad, peace be upon him, became so sad that he climbed a mountain with the intention of throwing himself off the mountain, and heard a voice from the sky and saw the same angel sitting between the sky and the earth, and the revelations resumed with the first verses of chapter 74. Al-Tabari and Ibn Hisham reported that Muhammad, peace be upon him, left the cave of Hira after being surprised by the revelation, but later on returned to the cave and continued his solitude, though subsequently he returned to Mecca. Perplexed by this new experience, Muhammad, peace be upon him, made his way to home, where he was consoled by his wife Khadija because he thought it might have been a jinn, demon, who possessed him. He said, "Woe is me, poet or possessed?" To which his wife reassured him, "No, by Allah, Allah would never disgrace you." Khadija also took him to her Nestorian Christian cousin Waraka ibn Nawfal. Islamic tradition holds that Waraka, upon hearing the description, testified to Muhammad's, peace be upon him, prophethood, and convinced Muhammad, peace be upon him, that the revelation was from God. Waraka said, "O my nephew, what did you see?" When Muhammad, peace be upon him, told him what had happened to him, Waraka replied, "This is Namus, meaning Jabril, that Allah sent to Moses. I wish I were younger. I wish I could live up to the time when your people would turn you out." Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked, "Will they drive me out?" Waraka answered in the affirmative and said, "Anyone who came with something similar to what you have brought was treated with hostility, and if I should be alive until that day, then I would support you strongly." A few days later, Waraka died. According to Islamic tradition, during one such occasion while he was in contemplation, the angel Gabriel appeared before him in the year 610 CE and said, "Read," upon which he replied, "I am unable to read." Thereupon the angel caught him forcefully and pressed him so hard that he could not bear it anymore. This happened 2 more times, after which the angel commanded Muhammad, peace be upon him, to recite the following verses. "Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance. Read, and your Lord is most generous. He who taught by the pen taught man that which he knew not." According to the Islamic scholar Mubarak Puri, the exact date of this event was a Monday on the 21st of Ramadan, and just before sunrise, 10th of August 610, when Muhammad, peace be upon him, was 40 lunar years, 6 months, and 12 days of age. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born and raised in Mecca. When he was nearly 40, he used to spend many hours alone in prayer and speculating over the aspects of creation. He was concerned with the ignorance of divine guidance, social unrest, injustice, widespread discrimination, fighting among tribes, and abuse of tribal authorities prevalent in pre-Islamic Arabia. The moral degeneration of his fellow people and his own quest for a true religion further lent fuel to this, with the result that he now began to withdraw periodically to a cave named Hira, 3 miles north of Mecca, for contemplation and reflection. Islamic tradition holds that Muhammad, peace be upon him, during this period began to have dreams replete with spiritual significance, which were fulfilled according to their true import. And this was the commencement of his divine revelation. In Islam, the exact date of Muhammad's, peace be upon him, first revelation is disputed, but it is generally believed by Muslims to have occurred in 610 CE. According to Islamic belief, during this time, Muhammad, peace be upon him, sought solitude after repeatedly experiencing transcendental dreams in which he was told of his upcoming responsibility as a messenger of God, prompting him to retreat to Jabal al-Nur near Mecca, where, while isolating at the cave of Hira, he was visited by the angel Jabril, who revealed to him the beginnings of what would become known as the Quran. Thus, at the age of 40, Muhammad's, peace be upon him, religious career as the seal of the prophets had begun. This event is considered the beginning of Muhammad's, peace be upon him, prophetic mission and the commencement of the revelation of the Quran.